Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. My name is Peter from Sun Channel. I hope you guys just find you well. And I wanted to do a small video over here on a topic which I believe is going to help you guys get some information at your fingertips. I wanted to talk to you about what you expect the first time if you win a DV lottery and you are making your way to the United States. What type of expectations you're gonna expect? What is gonna be like your first day, your first week, and that's what I wanted to talk about. So if you guys are new to this channel and you think this information is gonna help you, let me know what you think. And at the end of it, before you exit, I would like you to subscribe, share, like, and turn your notification on. Every time I do a video like this, the YouTube is going to notify you right away. So I am walking around my neighborhood, as you can see, and it's a good afternoon, and I thought this is a good time I have where I'm on my break to get you this kind of content. So come on in and let's get started. So the first time you win, if you win a DV lottery or a green card, wherever it is, and your first time in the United States, this is what you expect. So you are going to take a flight, and if your destination, for example, is going to be in Chicago or New York, you are going to meet your host, the person who's going to host you. You are going to meet them at the airport. As soon as they clear with the immigration, you come to the front and they will pick you from there with your luggage, and they will put you in their car and bring you to the place where they live. As soon as you get to the house, you know that's the address where you belong until such a time when you will decide to move to your own place. And which means that everything from mail and everything from any correspondence, it's going to come to that address. So that's where the immigration knows that that's where you are, and it's gonna get you there. So what to expect for the first few weeks is after you've been picked and in your house, you rest for a few days so that you can get some energy, get some food, and when they have time, they can take you around so you see the neighborhood, how it looks like. Some of the other neighborhoods will be looking like this. It might be very different from the way from the way the others look like. If you from your country, let's say from your country, and that's pretty much what you expect. Hello, hey, and then so the first few weeks they will take you around. You will notice new things. I was saying hello to a neighbor. You would expect to get some new things. And the first thing which is going to arrive in your mail is going to be your social security card. If you had indicated that you wanted to be mailed to that address, and that's where it is going to be mailed to that address. And after it is being mailed to that address, it is going to arrive. For example, if you arrive before a week or after 1 week, it's going to arrive in the mail. And then after that, what you are going to expect is probably the second week or the third week, you are going to expect your green card. So the green card will arrive now in the third week. It will arrive around. At the same time, I'm showing you beautiful sceneries around my neighborhood. This is how the place looks like. So when the green card comes, the green card is very, very, very critical, and also the Social Security as well. And this is a document you are going to use to move to the next phase. And the next phase will be applying for the ID card, identity card, kipande, or a driver's license. But before you go on to a driver's license, you can use your documents, because in some other states they won't be giving you even an ID if you don't have a green card. So a green card is powerful, and it's everything. It's going to make you get a lot of equipment and get a lot of other things you will be needing to use. So you go to the DMV, and the process is you go to the DMV, you ask your host to drive you to the DMV. Once you get to the DMV, they are going to ask you for the documentation proving that you are legally in this country. So once they give you the documentation, they are going to give you a handbook. For the driver's license, they will give you a handbook to go and read. These days they just put them online, so they will give you something like a QR code to go and put on your computer. So to pull out the portal, you go there and get the manual readings in a PDF. So you read all the rules, the signs for driving in that particular state. Remember, every state is different. They are not the same. Even if the signs look the same, but rules sometimes, they may change. So if you are in that state, if it's in Illinois, you do the driver's license, take your driver's license in Illinois. So once you read all the things, then they are going to tell you to. I think I'm going to cross the road here. I want to go through there, do this video up to somewhere there. This is how the scenario looks like, and this is the golf area. So once you go and you read the instructions, you read the rules, and if you feel you are ready to go for an exam, you go and they will give you a test. You do a test. Once you pass on the computer, I believe if they have not changed the rules, you get like 70% of the questions right to pass. If you don't pass, you go back and redo. And once you pass, then they will issue you with a driving permit, which is going to allow you to practice with somebody. So you can be with your host or a friend, and then you can be driving. That's how you can be driving. You can be driving on these roads, for example, these roads here. You can find when they have time, and then you put time, they can show you on how to drive. And once you feel that you have drove enough and it's going to be time to take your exam, then you will take an exam. And once you take an exam, if that's actually the actual road test, the actual driving, you'll be driving on the roads. the actual, like these people driving. And then once you drive, you pass, then they will issue with your driver's license, and that's Class D. Class D here is driving small vehicles. You can drive an SUV, but not a big truck. It's not. If it's a commercial, you are going to drive a truck, then you have to go to to take a different test. And once you do that, you get your driver's license. But if you are not ready, you want just an ID, you are not ready to drive, you just go there, give the documents, and give them like a piece of mail which shows that you live in that particular place. So it can be a utility bill, electric, a heat bill, or any other bill. You take them as evidence that you live in that particular address, and then they can give you your ID. Now, after you get these documents, you have now a driver's license, you have an ID, you have your green card, and you have a social security. So the next thing is to start looking for a job, which everybody needs. You need to make some money, some dollars. And to do that, you would have to do a search. This is where I advise people, look, since you have not started driving and people have got different schedules, look for a job which is close to the place the place you live. Look around. You can start with the east to find jobs. For example, the unskilled. If you used to be a teacher, an accountant, a doctor, for the time being, you can decide to do unskilled. Until such a time you are comfortable, you can look for professional jobs. But if you wanted to make some quick cash, then you don't have to wait. You can, for example, look for jobs in restaurants, like food marts, grocery stores like the Walmart we have here, Costco, Target. There's a lot of them around. You have to go around depending on where you live. You have to go and find out where they are. So once you find out, you will try to apply. They can tell you to apply on a computer. Put your information there. Ask if you are legally permitted to work, which of course if you have a green card, which is automatic. And the other thing they may ask you is your schedule. So you choose a shift. If you want to work in the morning, if you want to work in the afternoon, that's entirely up to you to decide on what to do. So if you send them the application, some might need you to attach like a resume. You can do a resume and a cover letter and then attach that. And once you do that, it's going to go there and they will look at it if they like it, and then they will contact you, and then you get a job right there. And so target and skilled, that's my advice. Speaking through experience, I've gone through that. And target jobs which are easy to be found and something you can do. And my advice is, depending on what season you come to the United States, if it is in the winter, target jobs which are found indoors only, because you are not used to the cold. It's going to be very difficult if they give you a job outside. It's going to be very difficult and you might not manage. So my advice is find jobs, guys, which are indoors. You can do like warehouse, grocery stores, or something you can do inside, like housekeeping, or something you can work. But if you are going to get some job like a golf, like at the golf, this is a golf place I'm pointing at, it's going to be very difficult for you guys before you adjust to the cold. And so once you find a job which is not very far, you can organize for transportation. And from transportation you can use an Uber if it's not too far, or you can tell a friend to take you to the job, or you can take a bus if it's available in the community where you live. And once you do that, you will start working. And once you start working, like these people working in the roads here, if you'll be working like a golf, you know, work hard, obey the rules, do things professionally, and you know, become responsible and make sure that your record is clean, because if you are going to apply for another job, they're going to need references, and that's the way things go. And last but not least, make sure you guys save your money, because money sometimes can be very tempting. You might be saying, oh, I'm gonna go to the United States and my first salary I'm gonna send all the money to relatives and go do this. Remember, there's going to be bills you are going to pay. For example, your phone bill, your transport money, you are going to use, your food you are going to eat when you are at work, and small personal items. You know what I'm talking about. So save your money, make sure you open a bank account and do some savings. And after you do that, then you can start the routine. So guys, I hope this short video, short or long video, is going to help you guys to know what to expect when you come to the United States, and pay your bills on time so that you don't owe anything. Thank you so much, you guys, for taking your time to watch this video. So if you have any questions, any comments, put them below this video, and I just dedicated this time to walk around so that I can show you around the environment, how it looks like. And this is what you are going to expect when you come to the United States. Thank you so much. That's my time, and I hope I will see you in the next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.